Hello and welcome to another pen video from me, Penultimate Dave. So I have here another pen accessory for review, and this is the Rickshaw Bagworks that you can see here, and this is typically called the Inktopus. Now, this is a koozie pen wrap or pen roll. You can see here it's an 8-pen wrap, so you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pens that you can slot into here. And it's been designed by Tom at Ink Journal in terms of the artwork. So this is his artwork, and this is called the Inktopus or Inktopus. And it's basically because it's an octopus, but with effectively fountain pen nibs. And if you don't know, octopuses have ink inside them, or a dye. So this is what his design came from, and this is made by Rickshaw Bagworks. It comes with this beautiful plush interior to protect your pens, and I absolutely love how this feels. It really is soft to the touch, silky as well. It's beautiful. So what do I normally use this for? I typically will take this to pen clubs and also to work as well, and I will put my pens in here. I write a lot of letters. If you've watched a lot of my videos, I have made comments that I will write around 5 letters a week, and I will be writing about 4 A4 pages, and each page I change the ink color or change the pen. So typically I will normally write a letter with, on average, 4 pens. So I can show you some pens here. I've got a Visconti Homo Sapiens London Fog, and that's inked up. And I will stick it in here. And then I've got a Florentine Hills that is almost empty. Again, another Visconti. A Visconti Caput Mundi. So I will push this one in as well. We have a Visconti Homo Sapiens Jade. So I'll push that one in there. I've got a Visconti Homo Sapiens Midnight in Florence. So these are Viscontis hold around about 1.5 milliliters of ink. The last Visconti I've got here at the moment is the Homo Sapiens Blue Lagoon. And then I'll typically take some TWSBI VAC 700Rs, and they will hold again about 1.5 milliliters of ink as well. So I can get 8 pens quite nicely and snugly in this case. Now, you cannot pull this down anymore because of the outside or exterior stitching here. But you can see here, if I flatten this into the pen channels, you know what? I also find that this is really useful. If you've got a pen, if you've got this on your desk, and you pull out a pen, and it's a pen that's going to roll around, maybe it hasn't got a clip. There you go. Like, this is not going to roll around. And I can put another one there as well. So for me, I find that this is quite a useful pen case because it has multiple uses for me. One is that I can just have this on my desk, and then I can just pull a pen out, I can write with it, and then I can put it down, and there you have it. Like, even if you try to put it back in that slot, it's still not going to roll very much. So like, it will roll literally hardly anywhere. So for me, this is a really, really good case. I do like the way that it protects it. So this is a pen wrap, or some people call it a pen roll. Typically, it's a pen wrap and a pen roll. So you can roll this pen case up if you wanted to, and roll it tightly. Now, you do have this elastic sort of strap here. So what you do is you... I'm rolling it the wrong way, actually. So let me roll it this way. So I can do this, and then I basically roll or wrap this around, and then put it over that loop. And if you want to, you can just pull that toggle a little bit more to make it more tighter. Now, it won't protect the ends of your pens. They're fairly protected in there. Like, if I show you that pen, but if you had some ink leak out of one of these pens, yes, it could leak into your bag, into your rucksack. If you had a bottle of drink, or maybe a travel mug of drink, in your rucksack or your bag and that spilled out, then it could spill into this case and into some of those pens. So you do have to bear that in mind a little bit. Like, there isn't really a closure mechanism. You have one on the bottom here, obviously, but not on the top. There are cases you can get from Rickshaw Bagworks that do have a flap that comes down, which can then protect them a little bit more. But these particular ones do not have that. Now, you saw me roll that there. If I wanted to, I could just fold this case and then still tie this up. So if I do that, you can have it a little bit more compact, and then you could just carry that with you. I do like to be able to do that a lot. So if I'm taking it to a meeting room, I can just put my finger in here. Or if I wanted to, I could put a couple more pens in there. If I wanted to, say, have 10 pens, then I could do that. That's another option as well. Might not be as secure. They could slip around a bit and slip out. So it's not something I probably would normally do. But I do like you can hold it like this, or you can hold it with one or two fingers like that and just carry that. So you could carry multiple cases in one hand if you wanted to. You can also probably fit an A6 notepad in there if you wanted to. Maybe an A7 actually might be better. But you could, instead of just folding it in three, you could fold it in half and do that. And then put the strap around like so. Let me try this. And then you could literally do that, and it would be a little bit more compact. It's still going to rumple up a little bit, but you could then put an A6 notebook in there if you wanted to. Or you could put it inside if you really wanted to. So for me, this is a really, really good case, and it is a case I typically take to pen clubs a lot. It really is a case I feel is going to protect my investment in pens. A lot of these pens are Grail pens, and if I do this here, this is the way I had it originally, the orientation. So I've got Visconti Homo sapiens here, so I've got 6 of these. They're not cheap pens, so this will protect my investment quite a lot. You can put cheap pens in here. I've got some TWSBI Vac 700R irises. They're not that cheap. They're about £75, I think, euros or dollars worth. But you can put any pens in here you want. Now, if I wanted to put maybe a little bit of a smaller pen in here, you could put a Diplomat Aero and it will still fit there. You might have to try and fish it out a little bit because it will obviously be sort of hidden a little bit more because these are more oversized pens. But for me, this is a really, really good case. I love this case a lot, and I do take it with me a lot. And I will just chuck it into a rucksack, not worry too much about my pens, and I know that they are fully protected. So there you have it. That's my review of the Rickshaw Bagworks, and this is the 8 pen wrap or pen roll, and it's the Inktopus designed by Tom at Ink Journal. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next pen video. Bye bye.